Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Twizzlepunk. Today I just wanted to cover my league starter and how everything is going. This is about day 3 going into day 4. And realistically, I've just been extremely slow on going through the campaign, going through maps, and just getting my 2 void stones. Mind you, I just got my 2 void stones. It's day 3. I barely played on the first day, and on the second day, I had an incident that I couldn't really do anything. Anyway, so my league starter this season has been quite interesting in that the leveling process was extremely smooth, and that is thanks to the Summon Sentinel of Radiance. This skill right here has made everything extremely easy throughout the campaign, and honestly, it just blew everything up, even like the actual campaign bosses. Now, the issue comes into whenever you're getting into mapping and whenever you're getting into the end game style of the build. One of the first things you really want to rush is trying to get this socketed skill every time you're casting. So that just triggers off of anything that you're casting: Molten Shell, Shield Charge, or Summon Raging Spirits. I usually like to do this at the start of a map, and then I just like to Shield Charge through. Make sure you're summoning your Sentinel of Radiance every once in a while. Unfortunately, my Summon Carrion Golem has been dying a lot recently, so I've been doing that. And just recently, I've also had my Anime Guardian die, and like twice now. And we're going to get into a little bit more of that later. But so far, I'm in red tier maps, tier 16 maps, going through completing. I am currently trying to get enough Vol Orbs in order for me to complete it. But the main issue comes into whenever you're dealing with defensives and damage. Now, one of the biggest defensive layers is that you are literally you're not running any damage auras because of your second ascendancy that you should be getting, Unwavering Crusade, which whenever your Summon Raging Spirits hits an enemy, you have a chance to trigger a level 20 Summon Elemental Relic. Or hit a rare enemy or kill an enemy. So essentially what this does is whenever you kill something or just hit a rare or unique enemy, it summons a little relic at the feet of you, and these give off auras: hatred, anger, and wrath, I'm pretty sure. And this just gives your Summon Raging Spirits, it gives everything a little bit of extra damage, just try damage. And it's great for that, but unfortunately the way that you're playing this game or this build is you're just shield charging around and you're making sure that you have your Summon Radiance. Now, I've been told multiple times that he does fall off in red tier maps, and I definitely have felt that, but he still does have a huge enough presence in order for me to keep summoning him. And it's one of those things that at this point, he's kind of something that I am trying to keep up most of the time, which I don't really like, especially since I am not running Convocation. And I am following the build guide of Subtractim. Lovely person. Go check him out on this build if you're at all curious. Unfortunately, we are so socket pressured that we are running 2 unset rings. One of them being Profane Proxy, which is completely understandable. It kind of automates your elemental weakness, which is completely fine. But the main issue comes when one of the best skills in order for clear-wise is lagging behind you, and you are trying to get into a middle of a pack, and you're trying to get him to be summoned in that middle of the pack, so he's like, burning everything and smacking the hard dude. Like, it's just kind of not fun whenever you don't run Convocation, and the main issue is you just don't have the socket in order to run it. I took out Anime Guardian. I was leveling this throughout the entire time until I hit red maps, and then I bought the items that I needed in order for me to actually get Anime Guardian going. I even gave this man an insane amount of chaos resistance the second round time. He still died. So I don't like Animate Guardian, and I'm thinking of just re-rolling in general because of this. It's such a big damage increase, but like you can't get around it. And unfortunately, it's just one of those clunky things that if he dies, well, you lose everything. You need to go out and buy or find whatever you were looking for. But mainly gearing wise, I'm not doing the greatest when it comes to defenses. I only have like 10,000 armor, energy shield. Well, that's mana, so you don't really care too much about that. Only 628 evasion rating, though. That is sad. So that's another issue with defenses is right now I'm kind of going a lot more into block. So I do need to work on defenses. I do have a level 20 determination, which is helping me quite a bit. But unfortunately, you still do get one shot once in a while by those pesky mobs, especially if you're doing the current league mechanic. If you collect any of those little wisps in the underground portion that empowers the mobs, you do tend to get one shot quite easily. So in all, it was a great leveling experience. It's something that gets you straight into yellow tier maps extremely easy, especially if you're not using Animate Guardian. Ray Spectres, you can start using this. I like to use it right around level 18 gem. And then whenever you get to level 20, it's almost like you're not even looking at this anymore to make sure it's still alive. If you join the global 6666, you find literally anyone talking about good specters. Good baseline is the Pale Seraphim and the Arena Master that I currently have. And you just ask people for it, and they'll always send you an invite. But other than that, the build has been pretty good. I think going into red tier maps, I might look to reroll just because of how I'm playing this. It really just kind of feels clunky. I'm getting really tired of trying to buy the items for my Animate Guardian. He keeps dying, and I'm just it's not having fun in red tier maps. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Go check out Subtractim's guide. He does amazing PoE content, and a big shout out for him for doing up this build guide. Anyway, see you guys later.